Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer Wood, and today I'm going to be presenting my presentation for diet and performance on pyruvate. So what is pyruvate? You may or may not have heard of it. It's not a typical ergogenic aid, and it's not typically used for supplementation. So you more so have probably heard of it in the body, so what's found in the body. So it's an organic molecule that is produced from the cytoplasmic breakdown of glucose during glycolysis. It also initiates the Krebs cycle to further oxidize carbohydrates and fatty acids. So pyruvate is mainly, as I said, found in the body and helps for metabolic processes. So, as I just said, where is pyruvate found? It's found naturally in the body, or it can be manufactured and taken by capsule, which really isn't that common. So the textbook states that when it has been taken by capsule for research, it's usually taken with calcium and in a mixture of 80 milligrams of calcium and 600 milligrams of pyruvate. And then other forms, which I'm going to touch on, taken by capsule would be 80 milligrams of creatine, which I'm sure everybody is more familiar with, and then mixed with the 400 milligrams of pyruvate. And also, I was really interested to see that red apples contain 500 milligrams of pyruvate. Dark beer has 80 milligrams per 12 ounces of pyruvate, and then red wine. So, if you're going to reap the benefits of pyruvate, it looks like you can drink some beer and have a glass of wine. Alright, so some of the literature that I found on pyruvate, which I had a pretty difficult time because it's not that popular as a supplementation, but one of the studies, the effects of calcium pyruvate supplementation during training on body composition, exercise capacity, and metabolic response to exercise. So in this study, the researchers looked at applying calcium pyruvate supplementation to females who were untrained and somewhat overweight to see if it helps with weight loss. So a double-blind experiment approach was used. So we all know that that means that the researchers and the participants didn't know who was given what in regards to the methods. But from the results, the pyruvate group did gain less weight and lost more fat and lost a greater percentage of body fat, but the changes weren't significant. So there appeared to be a change and a benefit with pyruvate, but it really wasn't that much compared to the group that took the placebo. So the conclusion from that study indicated that pyruvate supplementation during training does not significantly affect the body composition or exercise performance. And they also found that the benefits could have an effect on high-density lipoproteins, which are the good lipoproteins in the body. So, effects of supplementation with other ergogenic aids. Just some more literature that I found. It seems that pyruvate is more commonly supplemented with other things like creatine. So in this study, the researchers wanted to see what the benefits would be if they combined the two. So once again, a double-blind study with 49 healthy males. They used hand grip strength as their assessment over a 28-day period. And this participants either consumed creatine with pyruvate or creatine citrate or placebo. And the results showed that the creatine pyruvate group increased power, velocity, and there was a short-term increase in body weight. So there did appear to be some benefits of combining pyruvate, but research has also shown that creatine does these things as well. So, but compared to the placebo and creatine with citrate, creatine with pyruvate had more benefits. And this was mainly due to an increase in ATP production and oxygen uptake. Another study looked at creatine pharmacokinetics, so how pyruvate helped with the pharmacokinetics of creatine. So, Jaeger, I think is how that says, found that combining pyruvate with creatine increased levels of plasma creatine when compared to other combinations. So along the same lines of the previous study mentioned, pyruvate was able to help the benefits of creatine, and it kind of slowed the process of the pharmacokinetics of creatine in the body. And then the peak concentrations of creatine remained higher when pyruvate was combined. So there again, going along with the pharmacokinetics, or the process of the pharmaceuticals leaving the body or being metabolized. So just kind of in conclusion or overall, the importance of pyruvate. So the endogenous benefits of, or not benefits, but what it is, it's needed to activate muscle pyruvate dehydrogenous phosphates, which help with muscle contractions. Those are $10 words there. And then exogenous, so supplemented pyruvate, can help improve the effects of other supplements, so creatine and those benefits that come with creatine supplementation, and has also been thought to help with weight loss, but not significantly. And going along with that, there may be a negative impact on lipid levels. The textbook also states that it can help with endurance performance by replacing dietary carbohydrates, but there again, if you know, with all the research with carbohydrates, protein, the macronutrients, it really is better to supplement with carbohydrates or to eat whole foods. So, just thinking about that and all the articles that we've read this semester. But some of the side effects of pyruvate may cause diarrhea and gastrointestinal gurgling. So I don't know how great that would be if you're trying to work out. So it might not be a good thing to have. And then the bottom line, pyruvate supplementation is not popular. More research is definitely needed to determine if the benefits are worthwhile or necessary to really improve performance. So, the implications, I really wouldn't recommend supplementing pyruvate at all. There are a lot of other better choices for endurance or for weight loss. So that's pretty much that with pyruvate. And these are my resources. And I would also like to thank my coworker Lauren for taking time to video this. Thank you.